Vanakkam. Hello everyone. Welcome to Mirror Dreams. I hope you guys are enjoying my CATIA V5 automation video series. In today's video, we are going to see how to delete empty part body and geometrical set. Let's go to the video. Guys, I'm going to record this video in a single stretch, so I may lag at few places. Kindly bear with me. We can see a part which has part body and geometrical set. Both are empty. For our case, we need to have few more part bodies and geometrical set. So I'm going to insert few bodies and geometrical set. Now I'm inserting bodies. Now it's turn for geometrical set. Now we have 5 bodies and 3 geometrical set. I'm going to draw a sketch to create pad. I got the warning because my part body was not defined. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same for 2 more bodies. So for body 3, I'm going to define, I'm going to take this sketch 1 as my base and create same pad. Same thing with body 5. So in this case, I have totally 5 bodies and 3 geometrical sets. Out of 5 bodies, 3 bodies has some features, and out of 3 geometrical set, only 1 geometrical set has features. We have total 3 geometrical set. Geometrical set 1 and 2 is empty and geometrical 3 is not empty. Now I'm going to create one more sketch in geometrical set 2 and I'm going to delete it. Before I'm deleting the geometrical set 2 sketch, I'm going to start recording the macro. Okay. Copy the sketch and paste it. Now we have sketch 2. So before deleting, I have to start recording it. Tools, macro, start recording. Record. I'm going to delete sketch 2 and I'm going to stop it. You guys may wonder why I'm creating a new sketch, I'm deleting it and recording it. Because I should know the code how to find a feature inside a geometrical set. So now I have created a sketch and I'm deleting the sketch. So by this I can find out the geometrical set has feature or not. Let's see in the code. Tools, macro, macros. Now we can see the code which helps to delete the sketch. By this code I can see the sketch, but I need to find a code which helps to find the hybrid shapes like points and lines as well as surfaces. To find the code for those lines and points and surfaces, I'm going to create points, lines and surface and delete them and generate the code. To do that, I'm defining again geometrical set 2. I'm moving to mechanical design and maybe generative shape, not wireframe and surface design. What I'm going to do is simply click on point and view OK, because I no need to push it anywhere, just I need to create. I'm creating one more line. So I'm going to say like point 1 and then say direction could be like anything X, and I'm just created a line. To create surface, I'm just going to use this line to create the surface. Extrude. I got the surface. Maybe I will do one more thing. I will create a plane which will be like having offset from YZ plane. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create macro or start recording the macro, deleting each one of the features one by one, so that I will get to know the condition which I have to search, so that I will find either sketch, point or line inside the geometrical set. Okay, let me record the macro. Sorry guys, I forgot to do that in my previous step. I have only recorded sketch. So I'm going to delete one by one. I'm deleting now line, the last one point. I'm going to stop it. So I'm going to see the code. This is what I want. I can show you the previous code. Like you can see, like for the sketch, it's mentioned as a sketch only, but in the case of like points and other things, it says like hybrid shapes. So this is for plane, again hybrid shape, and for like a this one like a extrusion, like it says like a hybrid shape extrude, but I don't need to specifically search for extrude because I can simply search for hybrid shapes. If I'm not getting one, then it says it's empty. Then for the point, so the line, so again it says belongs to the hybrid shape, and for this point again it belongs to the hybrid point. Okay, now let me show you how to do that. So for easy purpose, I'm just moving to module 3 because it will be easy. Okay, I have to start modifying the code after these hybrid bodies. So I'm going to do one more thing. I want to find how many hybrid bodies are there. To do that, I'm going to do calculate. So sorry, count. So x equal to hybrid bodies 1 dot count. Then so here when I use count, we can say instead of naming, I can say like a x, or like we will be using, as I said in my previous video, whenever we use count, we usually go for loop. So I'm going for loop. For okay, y equal to 1 to x in this case, which is nothing but the hybrid bodies dot count. So I'm going to do that. So then next, I'm going to give next at the end. Here I'm going to modify something. So what I'm going to modify is this one. Like I'm going to give like y, it should not be in double quotation because it is an integer. Just y. Now what I'm going to do is dim sketch 1 as sketch. It is there. So I'm going to define and I'm going to do calculate. For calculation, so I can say like a sketch, not calculation, count. So I'm going to say like sketch count. Sketch count equal to sketch one sketches 1 dot count. I'm going to have this selection one. Okay, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to create a condition if. Okay, I'd like to copy it, so I'm just doing it because it will throw an error. So equal to empty. Then and if, because whenever we open if condition, then I like to close it. So I'm giving it end if. I'm going to say selection one dot add. I'm going to copy this, but I'm not going to add sketch one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add like this hybrid body, which is nothing but the geometrical set. Okay, and I don't need this code, and I'm going to take this delete code outside the loop. Okay, now let's run the code and see how it's react. We can see the empty geometrical set has been deleted, but this is only applicable when the geometrical set doesn't have sketch. But sometimes we may have like points and other features. That's why I started creating the other code. I'm going to do Control Z here. So what I'm going to do is, here it has point. Now let me try to run this code and see what happens. This time when I run this code, this will delete the geometrical set. See, it's deleting, but we don't want to delete the geometrical set. That means we should know the hybrid shape feature also. To do that, I'm going to the other code which I have recorded. I'm going to see what is the code for the hybrid feature. So this is the code. So I'm just going to copy this code now. I'm going to take it to my previous code, and I'm just going to paste just below this hybrid sketch or something. Okay, I will put below this because that's for sketch and this is what hybrid shape. So I'm going to say like hybrid shape count equal to this one. I'm just copying it. Well, I like to copy the count, and I'm going to add this one more condition, like here only empty, and I'm going to use and because or doesn't work, so I'm going to give and equal to empty. Then I need to delete the geometrical set. Let's do Ctrl Z here. So now we have geometrical set 1 and geometrical set 2, and 2 has like point. Now let me try to run this code. You can see there is a point and it's not deleting that geometrical set. Now I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to define geometrical set 1 and I'm going to create a line in geometrical set 1 and see what happens. According to me, this code should not delete any of these geometrical set, but let's see. Yeah, it's throwing the error because it tried to delete something and there is nothing to delete. That's the reason. So to avoid these kind of things, I may try to do one more thing, like copy this code and put it inside. After adding something, simply delete it immediately. So by doing that, there won't be any error. Okay, now we are able to delete the empty geometrical set. Now it's the time to delete the empty part bodies. To know the code which helps us to find whether the part body has any feature inside it or not, what I'm going to do is again going to record the macro by deleting some of the features inside. So I'm going to take part body.3 and delete this part. Before doing that, I'm going to record tools macro start recording. Okay, and I'm going to do like delete. It's deleted. So stop the macro, tools macro and macros, and I'm going to see the module 5 edit. See, the shape is a code which helps us to find whether the body has any feature inside it, like that. pad, packet, pad 10, whatever may be, everything comes under shapes. So this is a code which is going to help us to find. So I'm going to copy this code, or I may try to create the code here only. So when I say bodies, like bodies is many, like there are 5 bodies in our case. So we want to count it. So x equal to bodies one dot count, and whenever we count we use for loop for y is equal to 1 to x, and next has to be there. Whenever I give for, next has to be there. Okay, then in this case, like instead of body 3 we can give y. We are defining the hybrid shapes, and what we are going to do is shapes dot count, shapes count equal to shapes 1 dot count. Then can you guys tell me what is the code? Yes, it's if condition now. If shapes count equal to empty, then okay, when I will give end if, so whenever I start with if condition, I immediately give if condition, close the if condition like by the statement end if. So here I don't need this one, like because it could be like packet or anything, so I don't want that. So I want to find the shapes inside them. If there is no shapes, then I have to delete the body. So I just copy this one body. Yes. Let me run the code for you guys. Okay, it shows some error. Let's find. Let's select the body one. I don't know why it showed the error. Item one. Like, what is the one? 4. Okay. It's because x 5 and 4. To be honest, I don't have any idea. Let me do the troubleshooting. Time run error subscription. Okay, debug. I don't have any idea. Let me change this to defining working object and try to run it. I don't have any idea. Let me run the code again. So by ending it, Control Z. Okay. Run it. In this case, it has to delete body 2 and body 4. Try to run it. We deleted, but it again shows error with the 4. Body 4. I don't know what is body 4, so I'm going to find it out. Okay. Yeah, it's now I understand, because the deletion is inside, so when it deletes, it's the body numbers keep on changing. In this case, it has to be outside. Okay. Stop the code and try to run it again. This is the reason, guys, I said I'm not going to do the pre-recording and edit it, because when I do that, I cannot do the troubleshooting. So now I'm doing the troubleshooting so that you guys can start to learn the troubleshooting process. Okay. Now if I run, I think it won't throw any error. Yeah, it's not throwing any error. So now there will be a case like in previous case. If you don't have anything to delete, then there will be error. How to eliminate this? So I'm just going to do one more code here, like if selection one dot count, okay, equal to not equal to empty, I'll say, then delete in div. I hope this code will work now. Let's try it. Okay, now we don't have anything to delete. By running this, it should not try to delete anything, and there should not be any error. Yeah, the code was successful. I can show it now. It's successful. It doesn't throw any error. Nothing to delete. Guys, I hope now you learned how to delete empty geometrical set and part body. Also, you learned some troubleshooting process. This will help you guiding in creating your own macro, I believe. If you guys like to learn more, please subscribe my channel and wait for new videos. Please share this channel with your friends so that it encourages me and I can post lots of new videos. Bye bye guys. See you in next video.